of this thank
ఓం ప్రార్థన. ఓం పఠామి సంస్కృతం నిత్యం వదామి సంస్కృతం సదా ధ్యాయామి సంస్కృతం సమ్యక్ వందే సంస్కృతమాతరం. సంస్కృతస్య ప్రసారాయ నైజం సర్వం దదామ్యహం. సంస్కృతస్య సదా భక్తో వందే సంస్కృతమాతరం. సంస్కృతస్య కృతే జీవన్ సంస్కృతస్య కృతే యజన్ ఆత్మానమాహుతం మన్యే వందే సంస్కృతమాతరం. వందే సంస్కృతమాతరం. వందే సంస్కృతమాతరం. సర్వేభ్యः స్వాగతం వ్యాహరామి. అద్య ప్రవేశకక్ష ఆరంభం కుర్మः. సంస్కృతభాషాయాం సంస్కృతభాషాపఠనकृते ప్రవేశకక్ష ఆరంభం కుర్మः. వయం ఆరంభం కుర్మः. మనము we are starting the సంస్కృత class today. ప్రవేశ సంస్కృత class today, second class. Let me open my document, then we'll continue our lesson. Give me one more minute time. Hari Om.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Now we have talked about Maheshwara Sutras. We have talked about the earlier lesson. We talked about the Marchala Kishore Nyayaha and Markada Kishore Nyayaha. We talked about these two, and we talked about 6 stages of learning Sanskritam also. Shravanam, Chintanam, Mananam, Patanam, Bhashanam, and Lekhanam. So now Shravanam is going on now. Now next Chintanam, next Mananam, next whenever you learn a new word, you have to do Mananam. Then you have to read your lessons loudly. Don't do silent reading. And then you have to practice Bhashanam every day within yourself or with some friend. Always you should continue Bhashanam continuously. Then only you will master the language. Then you have to practice Lekhanam also, by which you will strengthen your knowledge. There are 5 important elements in construction of any language. The 6 important elements, they are all parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, indeclinable, and verb. That is Namavachakam, Sarvanamam, Visheshanam, Avyayam, and Kriyapadam. Namavachakam is the name of any subject or object, and Sarvanamam is the in place of Namavachakam, whatever you use that word, that is called Sarvanamam. And then Visheshanam is the Gunadharma of that. The quality, attribute of Namavachakam or Sarvanamam is adjective. And then Avyayam is the words that are used in construction of sentences for improving the quality and meaning of the sentence. And then verb is the Kriya that is appearing in the life of that sentence. Any sentence will have Kriya. That without Kriya there is no sentence. So that's how the Pancha 5 parts of speech work. Now we'll learn Varnamala. Varnamala is having, just like any other language, this also has got vowels. And there are, as per Maheshwara Sutra, there are many vowels, but we are taking only 15 vowels here for our regular study purposes. For general talking, Bhashanam purposes, general knowledge purposes. It's not all Maheshwara Sutra letters we are not learning. We are learning only 15 vowels. In these short vowels are there. They are A, I, U, R, Lu. These Harsaswaraha. These 5 are Harsaswaraha. A, I, U, R, Lu. These 5 are Harsaswaraha. For this A, I, U, Ru, we have got long forms. A, I, U, Ru. Lu is not in much use. Then we have got four long swaraha, long vowels. Four long swaraha or long vowels. They are A, I, O, Au. These four are long swaras, long vowels. And for this, Harsavara is not there at all. In Telugu, in Hindi, in other languages, Hraswam is also there. In Telugu, it is there definitely. I, O, in Telugu. But in Sanskritam, I, O, A is not there. The Hraswa A is not there. Hraswa O is not there. So now we are learning only A, I, O, four long vowels we are learning. So five short vowels. Out of that, four long forms of that short vowels. And then four long vowels for which short vowels are not there. Then is Anuswaram, which is represented by dot in the writing, or Makaram, Mahalantam. M, or Aha. Aha is represented by Visarga in writing. Then these 15 vowels, how do you pronounce them? A, I, U, R, L, A, I, O, Aha. These are 15 vowels we normally use in our day-to-day language. Then next is consonants, that is Vyanjanani. In Sanskritam, its name is Vyanjanani. In Telugu, it is Hallulu. So Vyanjanani or consonants or Hallulu, there are, just like any other language, we have here, any other Indian language, we have here ka, kha, ga, gha, nya. Five panchavargas are there. Ka, kha, ga, gha, inya, cha, cha, ja, ja, i, ta, ta, da, da, na, ta, ta, da, dan, pa, pa, ba, ba, ma, ya, ra, la. These five are the five Varge Vyanjanas. 5 into 5, 25 Varge Vyanjanas are there. In this, ka, cha, ta, ta, pa, the first 5 letters and third 5 letters are called Laghu Pranas, and second one, third one are called Mahapranas. The Laghu Pranas the Swaram will come, the air will come from the Kantam only, the ka, cha, ta, ta, pa. It's only in the face only. You get all these 5 words only. Whereas when you pronounce Mahapranas, kha, ka, cha, ha, 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 this is coming from the navel. The sound is coming from navel. So similarly, ga, ja, da, da, ba. This is coming light pranas. This comes right from the mouth only, right from the only just the face only. Whereas the Mahapranas, bha, jha, dha, dha, bha, they are coming from the navel. The air comes from the navel and comes out of the mouth. But whereas the ing, this also, the sound comes from the stomach only, nabi only, but the air comes through nose. So you have to pronounce through nose. They are called nasika, means nose. Anunasikas. These 5 are called anunasikas. And then there are 8 avarge vyanjanas, not vargas. This doesn't come in any varga. These are ya, ra, la, va, sa, sha, sa, ha. These 8 are the avarge vyanjanas. These avarge vyanjanas, vyanjanani, the avarge vyanjanani, out of that 3 are sa, sha, sa. There is a special pronunciation is there for this. Yara, lava, sa, ha, just like in mouth only. But while pronouncing sa, sha, sa, there's some distinction is to be shown. The first sa, that is, which is used in Sharma, Shastri, Sri Lakshmi, Sri Devi, Srinivas. The way you write Shastram, first sa, Shastram, first sa. So that is, they're all Talavyas. Talavyas means coming through cheek. The air comes through cheek. Sha, sha, sha. Then next one is Sha. This is Rushi, Aushadam. In that Sha we are pronouncing. That Sha is the ostrum. The air comes through the air goes up to the mouth, inside the mouth. Then comes that because of the movement, that Sha pronunciation comes. So Sha, Sha. So Sa is Talavyam, Sha is ostrum, and Sa Dantyam. It comes through teeth, Dantyam. Sa, Sha, Sa. So this differentiation is very important because if you change one to other, the meaning changes. So ya, ra, lava, sasha, saha. Ha is also coming from, air comes from the navi. That is navel. Okay. So these what are all what you normally say if you say ka, that ka contains Vyanjanam ik plus a vowel. When you join vowel only, this Vyanjanam will get life. Otherwise, Vyanjanam doesn't have independent status. Vyanjan becomes a letter only when the vowel joins to it. If a joins, it becomes ka. If a joins, it becomes ka. If e joins, it becomes ki. If e joins, it becomes ki. If u joins, it becomes ku. If u joins, it becomes ku. If r joins, it becomes kru. If ru joins, it becomes kru. If l joins, klu. If A joins K, if I joins Kai, when O joins, it becomes Ko. When Au joins, it becomes Kau. If joins, it becomes Kam. If Visarga joins, it becomes Kaha. So the Gunantam of this Varge Vyanjanas is Ka, Ka, Ki, Ku, Ku. Kru, kru, klu, ke, kai, ko, kau, kam, kaha. So this halantam plus swara becomes aksharam. What is halantam? K, ich, ij, k, k, g, g, ng, ich, ij. When how to write halantam? Write the ka and then put right stroke down the letter. If you put a right stroke down the letter, that indicates there is no vowel in that. It is pure Vyanjanam. K. That is Vyanjanam. In Telugu, it is called Durtam also. K. This is called Durtam also. K. This is Vyanjanam. Vyanjanam without vowel. Pure Vyanjanam. When vowel joins, swara joins, it becomes ka. When a joins, it becomes ka. When a joins, it becomes ka. Like that. So that is Gunitam. Ka, ka, ki, ku, kru, klu, ku, klu, ke, kai, ko, kau, kam, kaha. This ka Gunitam. This ka Gunitam is 15 letters are formed. Kam, kaha. With 15 letters are formed with one ka Vyanjanam. Similarly, for all the 33 Vyanjanani, we can form 33 into 15 letters. These 15 letters are used in our sentence formation. So next is, so when you want to write without vowel, you have to give a right stroke under the letter which you write. It's clear? Any doubt? Any doubt up to this? Okay, now you understood what is halantam, what is aksharam. Halantam is without vowel, aksharam is with vowel. Okay, now samyukta aksharas, when two vowels, when two consonants plus one vowel becomes a samyukta aksharam. Two minimum two consonants should be there. Two vyanjanas plus one swaram. It becomes a samyukta akshara. It plus plus a is tma. Ish plus in plus a shna. It plus r plus ya plus a triya. In triya, how many are there? It is there, r is there, e is there, a is there. Triya, four are there. But this one aksharam only. There are three consonants, but letter wise, only one letter, Triya, because only one vowel is there in this. So one vowel only will be there always in a letter. So this Traya, as long as the I is not joined, this doesn't have aksharam status. Though if sa, ra, ya, three are there, but still without a, there is no aksharam status for this three vowels, three consonants. How many consonants may be there? It becomes a joined consonant, that's all. It doesn't become an aksharam unless the vowel joins to that. So, try, ta, ra, ya, try. Then a joins, traya. Ishin, shin. When a joins, it becomes shana. Plus When a joins, it becomes tma. So what you are pronouncing, at the end you are pronouncing a. You should remember that. Tma. Similarly, ka, kata, tva, kana, kma, gya, gla, gwa, gna, ghya, bya, vra, scha, sna, cha, dga, dma, dya, dva, dhya, shya, sra, shla, swa, shka, sa, sna, tsya, ga, da. They're all the Samyukta Aksharas written here. If you have a book, Sanskrita book, you will understand, you can understand this concept clearly. Next class, when I rectify this problem of laptop, then I will show you this Samyukta Akshara once again. Now let us proceed with Sabda. Sabdas are formed two laksharas, two swara, two aksharas combined becomes, even one akshara sabdas also will be there. But generally, unless two varnas joins and then two letters join, the akshara doesn't form. So, a Vyanjana and Swara joins a letter and two letters becomes a word. Devaha, da plus d plus e, uva plus aha, devaha. D plus a plus visarga, devaha. Similarly, atma, a plus it plus plus a, atma. Four varnas are there in this. Similarly, balaha, b plus a plus il plus a plus aha, visarga. Balaha is there. Then patati, pu plus a, t plus a, t plus e, patati. This is kriya rupam, patati, but sabda, no, a word. This is a word. This is a word called verb. Patati. Balaha, atma, devaha, they are sabdaha, padani, sabdaha. Sabda rupam, dhatu rupam. Patati is dhatu rupam. This is devaha, atma, sabda rupam. There are two rupas. From the actually, the Moola dhatus, there are 2100 dhatus are there. Moola dhatus are there. From the 200 Moola dhatus, using some Panini Sutras, we get words, sabdaha. And using some other sutras, we will get dhatus. They are the sabdas are formed based on the some rules of Panini, and that rules form pratipadika rupam, pratipadika of the sabda. If you take Rama Shabda, Ramaha, is Ramaha means the boy Rama. The name of the boy is Ramaha. But what is the root word to form the word Ramaha? Rama is the root word. The Rama has come from Ra Dhatu. Rama Dhatu. Ram Dhatu. Root Dhatu Ram. From Ram, Ra-ma has come. Rama has come. So that is because of some Panini Sutras which we are not learning now, going to details, because we have to learn Sanskritam before learning Panini Sutras. So that's why we are practicing first Sanskritam learning. Then we will go to Panini Sutras later after Kovida. Now, the Panini Sutras form the Sabdas. The Sabda is formed as based on some rules as Pratipadika Rupam of the Sabda. The Rama Sabda Pratipadika Rupam is what? Rama. Rama is Pratipadika Sabdam. That is what is the end syllable of that Sabdam? A. So Akaranta Rama Sabdaha. Akaranta Bala Sabdaha. Akaranta deva shabdaha. What is there at the end vowel? A. That's why it is called as Akaranta so and so shabdaha. Akaranta so and so shabdaha. Ekaranta so and so shabdaha. Like that, we have to learn the shabdas. So the antam is important. Pratipadika rupam, end vowel of end syllable of that is antam of that letter, or antam of that word. That is shabda rupam. That is pratipadika rupam. From pratipadika rupam, we use vibhaktis. 7 vibhaktis we use and make 7 types of forms of that word. If Rama Shabdam is there, Rama Shabdam, any Shabdam, normally is used in 7 ways in our sentence formation. That is 7 cases. In English, 7 cases. In Telugu or in Indian language, vibhakti. 7 vibhaktis will be there. That means usage of that word in 7 vibhaktis. That 7 vibhaktis is Pradhama Vibhakti, Ditya Vibhakti, Tritiya Vibhakti, Chaturthi Vibhakti, Panchami Vibhakti, Shashti Vibhakti, Saptami Vibhakti. When Pradhama Vibhakti is used, when you call his name, that is called Pradhama Vibhakti. Rama, Sita, Vanam, Gnanam. So, Ramaha Sabdam is Pullinga Sabdam with Visarga ending to it. Sita is the Strilinga Sabdam with long vowel at the end of it. Vanam is the Vanam or Gnanam is the Napusaka Sabdam with Anuswaram at the end of it. So, we generally recognize, exceptions are there in other things also. In Pullingam, we get at the end Visarga to the Pratipadika word. Rama is Pratipadika. When you add Visarga, it becomes Pradhama Vibhakti word. Ramaha, Ramudu, the boy Rama. That is Ramaha in Sanskritam. Sita, that is Akaranta Sabdam. Akaranta Sita Sabdam. That Rama, Akaranta Rama Sabdam. That Akaranta Rama Sabdam is Strilinga Sabdam, Yakavachanam. That is Strilinga Rupam. That is Strilinga Rupam. For ladies, it is Dirgham will be there. E, Saraswati, Parvati, Gauri. Hastam will not be there. Dirgham will be there for Strilinga Sabdas. Hastam is only 1 or 2 letters are there. Mati, Strilinga Sabdam. All other things are Dirghas. So, that is, and Napusakam is Gnanam. Gnana Sabdam, when we add Anuswaram to it, that becomes Napusaka Sabdam. Gnanam. So, Gnanam is Napusaka Rupam. Rama is Pullinga Rupam. So, that lingam is decided by Panini himself in the beginning. For every letter, for every word, he has given a Pullinga Rup. Pullinga words are these, Strilinga words are these, like that. You have to go to the Nigantu to find out which lingam is that. Otherwise, generally, when you are reciting our lesson, we will understand which is Pullingam, which is Strilingam, which is Napusakam, we will understand. So, don't get worried on that issue now. Now, Balaha, now let us go to the sentence formation. Sentence formation becomes with one Kriya and one Karta. Who is doing that work is the Karta. Patati, what is Patati? Patati, which we learned one word, what the Patati word we learned. Pat is the Dhatu. This is Dhatu, Mola Dhatu, Pat. The Mola Dhatu is Pat. When Ati is added to this, that becomes Kriya. Mola Dhatu is what? Pat. Pat means what? To read. Pat means to read. Patati means reading, reads. Balaha Patati, boy reads. Boy is reading or boy reads. Both are same. So, Balaha Patati, boy reads or boy is reading. So, Sita Gayati, Sita is singing or Sita sings. So, like that we can understand that. Then, Vahanam Gachati, the vehicle is going. The Vahanam is going or vehicle is going. That is Vahanam Gachati. In Sanskritam, there is no silent syllables. All varnas need to be pronounced. You should understand this. Every varna in Patati, Pu plus A plus It plus A, It plus E. 6 varnas are there. All 6 varnas are to be pronounced to understand the word correctly. Balaha Patati. Balaha patati. Balaha, what is having? Ubbal plus a, ill plus a, visarga. Balaha. Sita, is plus e, it plus a, Sita. Gayati, g plus a, e plus a, it plus t, e. Gayati. Similarly, Vahanam, v plus a, k plus a, n plus a, m. Vahanam. Gachati, g plus a, ich plus a, it plus e. Gachati. So Vahanam gachati. Like that, every varna, every syllable in the word has to be pronounced. There is no silent syllables in Sanskritam. Every syllable has to be pronounced. Next. Namvachaka. What are the Namvachakani? Now Namvachakani will understand. Pullinga Shabda, male Shabdas, and Strilinga Shabdas, neutral Shabdas. Namvachaka Shabdas. Which are the Namvachaka Shabdas? Let us understand some Namvachaka Shabdas. Balaha, Sishyaha, Balaha, boy, Sishyaha, people, Agrajaha, elder brother, Janakaha, father, Pitrivyaha, paternal uncle, Putraha, son, Ashwaha, horse, Rukshaha, tree, Sevakaha, servant, Pichukaha, beggar. All these things are Pullinga words. These are all Pullinga words. And then Strilinga words, Amba, Anuja, Amba, mother, Anuja, younger sister, Agraja, elder sister, Suta, daughter, Rama, name of the person, Rama, Shiva, Vishnu's Bharya, Rama, Bala, girl, Ganga, Ganga river, Sita, Sita Mata, Aja, goat. Similarly, Sandhya, evening. These are the names of the people or the places or the time. So these are all the Strilinga words because everything is having end with a or e like that. When end with a or e, all are ending with a. All these words which I have given here are ending with a. I have given here. Then ending with a, neutral words are there. Pushpam, Phalam, Nayanam, Mitram, Jalam, Vahanam, Nakshatram, Sasyam, Parnam, Chitram. So all these things, Pushpam, flower, Phalam, fruit, Nayanam, eye, Mitram, friend, Jalam, water, Vahanam, vehicle, Nakshatram, star, Sasyam, crop, Parnam, leaf, and Chitram, painting. These are the words with Akaranta end in the word. What are the one here? Say, for example, Pushpam, if you take Pushpa, Akaranta Pushpa Shabdaha. We ending with Ma, becomes Napuska Shabdam. Pushpam. Phala Shabda, Akaranta Phala Shabdaha. Phalam, like that. Akaranta Nayana Shabdaha. Nayanam, word. So, then Akaranta Mitra Shabdaha, Pratipadika Rupam. That Makara, if you take out, that word will be Pratipadika Rupam. In Srilingam, the same word. Amba is Pratipadika Rupam. Moola Rupam, root word. Then Balaha, Visarga, remove Visarga and put say. That is Bala. That is the root word for Pullinga Shabdam. Shishya, Agraja, Janaka. When you add Visarga, that becomes Pradama Vibhakti, first case, subjective case. These are the Pullinga, Strilinga, and Apusaka words, sample words I have given here. Let us go into details later. Now, we have got a Saranam Shabdas. What are Saranam Shabdas? Saranam Shabdas are, root word is Tad. First Saranam Shabdam, root word is Tad. This Tad Saranam Shabdam, this Dakaranta. What is the end syllable of this? Dakarantam. Dakaranta Tad Shabdaha. This Dakaranta Tad Shabdaha, Pullinga Rupam is Saha. Strilinga Rupam is Sa. Napunsaka Rupam is Tat. For Tad Shabdam, Pullinga Rupam is Saha. Sa plus Visarga. S plus Visarga. S plus A plus Visarga. Saha. Sa is she. Saha means he. Sa means she. Tat means it. So, Dakaranta Etat Shabdaha, all this lesson I will send to you. I forgot to post last time. This time I will post it. So you can read after after seeing this lesson. So Dakaranta Etat Shabdaha. Then nearby he. Nearby he is called Eshaha in Sanskritam. And nearby she is called Esha. Nearby item is called etat. Esha, esha, etat. These are the nearby male, female, and neutral. Then idam is another sabdam. This is makarant sabdam. Idam. What is the end of this? Makara. Makaranta idam sabdaha. Makaranta idam sabda pullinga rupam ayam. He nearby. The same thing. Earlier one, what is it? Eshaha says, I am also same thing says. But Eshaha is Dakaranta Sabdaha. I am is Makaranta Sabdaha. Eshaha Dakaranta Etat Sabda. Etat Sabdaha. Etad. Eshaha is Pullinga Rupam of Dakaranta Etat Sabdaha. Whereas I am is Pullinga Rupam of Makaranta Idam Sabdaha. Makaranta Idam Sabdaha. Pullinga Rupam is I am. Strilinga Rupam is Iyam. She nearby she, iyam. Idam, nearby object. So ayam, iyam, idam. These three are the Pullinga, Strilinga, and Napunsaka Rupas of Makaranta Idam Sabdaha. Then fourth Sabdam, Sarvanam Sabdam, what we are learning is Makaranta Kim Sabdaha. This is Prashna Vachakam. For questioning anybody who, if you want to say who, what, you have to use this Kim Sabdam. Makaranta Kim Sabdaha. Pullinga Rupam is Kaha. Pullinga Rupam is Kaha. Makaranta Kim Sabdasya Pullinga Rupam Kaha. Strilinga Rupam Ka. Napunsaka Rupam Kim. Kaha Ka Kim. Kaha Ka Kim is the Pullinga Strilinga Napunsaka Rupam of Kim Shabdaha. Kaha. Balaha Kaha. Ramaha Kaha. Saha Balaha Ramaha. That boy is Ramudu. So Balaha Kaha. Balaha Saha Ramaha. Saha Balaha Ramaha. Saha Balika Sita. A Balika. That Balika is Sita. That Balika is Sita. Eshaha Balaha Krishnaha. Esha Sita. Esha Balika Rama. Nearby people. So Tat Kujjam. That is Kujjam. That is wall. Kujjam means wall. Tat wall. Tat Kujjam. Eshaha Pustakam. Etat Pustakam. Iti Pustakamu. Etat Pustakam. Tat Kujjam. Etat Pustakam. Tat Kujjam. Idam Pustakam. Idam Etat both are same. Eshaha Ayam both are same. Esha Iyam both are same. So this another word we are learning. Next, another Sarvanama word what we are learning is Asmad Sabdam. Dakarantaha Asmad Sabdaha. That means in English it is the first person. I. I is the first person, and in Sanskritam it is called Uttama Purusha. This Uttama Purusha is Aham Ekvachanam. First singular. And Divachanam is Avam. Bahuvachanam is Vayam. Okay, now we are learning only Ekvachanam. Aham. Aham Pullingam is Aham only. Strilingam only Aham only. Napusakam also Aham only. That's why this is Trilinga Kaha. This is used in three lingas. That's why it's called Trilinga Kaha Sabdaha. Dakarantaha Trilinga Kaha Asmat Sabdaha. Ekvachanam Aham. Pullingam, Strilingam, Napusakam. All the three same. How to read this sentence? How to read this word? Dakarantaha Pullingaha. Sorry, Dakarantaha Trilingakaha Asmat Sabdaha. Asmat Sabda, what is the end syllable? Dakara. Da. So it is Dakarantaha Asmat Sabdaha. Dakarantaha Trilingakaha. It is used in all the three lingas. That's why it is called Trilingakaha. Dakarantaha Trilingakaha Asmat Sabdaha. Aham. Dakarantaha Trilingakaha Yushmat Sabdaha. This is Tvam. Tvam Eka Pullingam, Tvam Strilingam, Tvam Napusakam. In all the three lingas, Tvam only. If you are a boy, you will be called as Tvam. If you are a girl, you will be called as a Tvam. If you are if we are calling a object, then also it called tvam. So Yushmat Shabdam is used in all the three lingas. That's why it's called Dakarantaha, Trilingakaha, Yushmat Shabdaha. Dakarantaha, Trilingakaha, Yushmat Shabdaha. Dakarantaha, Trilingaka, Yushmat Shabdaha. Tvam, Ekavachanam. This is called Madhyama Purusha. Second person in English. Aham is Uttama Purusha, which is called first person in English. Okay. First person I is Aham in Sanskritam. Second person you is Madhyama Purusha in Sanskritam Tvam. All other words in the world, other than this Aham and Tvam, any other word you take in the universe, all are Prathama Purusha only. That is third person. In English language also same. In Telugu language also. First person, second person, only one word. First person, second person, only one word will be there. And all the remaining words in the world which are telling about name or Sarvanamam, Namvachakam or Sarvanamam, they are all third person only, which is called Prathama Purusha in Sanskritam. The third person in English is called Prathama Purusha in Sanskritam. Okay? Now let us go to next. Similarly, Sarva Sabdam is there. Similarly, Eka Sarvaha, 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 Pullinga Rupam, Sarva, Strilinga Rupam, Sarvam, Napusaka Rupam. Similarly, Eka Sabdam is there. This is all Sarvanama Sabdam. Similarly, Yad Sabdam is there. Yaha. Just like Tad Sabdam, there is Yad Sabdam. This is also Dakaranta Yad Sabdaha, Yaha Pullingam, Ya Strilingam, Yat Napusakam. Yad Sabdam, Yaha means what? Whoever the boy is there. Whoever the person is there, male person is there. That is Yaha. Ya means whoever female person is there. Yat means whatever female neutral item is there. That is called Yahaya Yat. So that is called Yad Shabdam. Dakaranta Yad Shabdaha. Pullinga Rupam Yaha, Strilinga Rupam Ya, Napusaka Rupam Yat. Similarly, Sarva Shabdaha. Akaranta Sarva Shabdaha. Sarvaha Pullinga Rupam, Sarva Strilinga Rupam, Sarvam Napusaka Rupam. Similarly, Eka Sabdaha. Akaranta Eka Sabdaha. Ekaha Pullinga Rupam, Eka Strilinga Rupam, Ekam Napusaka Rupam. Ikaranta Dvi Sabdaha. Dvau Pullinga Rupam, Dve Strilinga Rupam, Dve Napusaka Rupam also. Then three. Ikaranta Dvi is Ikaranta Dvi Sabdaha. Ikaranta Tri Sabdaha. Three is also Traya Pullinga Rupam. Tisraha Strilinga Rupam. Trini Napusaka Rupam. Then Rakaranta Chatura Sabdaha. Akaranta Rakaranta Chatur Sabdaha. Chaturaha. Chaturaha Pullinga Rupam. Chatasraha Strilinga Rupam. Chatvari Napusaka Rupam. In Sanskritam, unlike other languages, the gender of a word is decided by its structure, not by meaning. In Sanskritam, how to decide a gender? It is fixed by the Vyakaranakarta and it is decided based on its structure. Akaran Sabdam or Akaran Sabdam or Ikaran Sabdam, like that. Based on that, he has the gender is decided in Sanskritam language. Whereas in other languages, it is by the meaning. So here in Sanskrit, if you say Vriksha Sabdam, Akaranta Pullinga Vriksha Sabdaha. So when you say Vriksha, you have to say in Pradhama Vibhakti Vrikshaha. Similarly, Lata Sabdam, Akaranta Strilinga Sabdaha, Lata. It's a creeper. Though creeper is Napusakam in other language, but still Vriksha and creeper, they are Napusaka language. But in Sanskritam, Vriksha is Pullinga language, Lata is Strilinga language. Lata is the Strilinga language, Strilinga Bhasha, Strilinga word. So Pullingam is Vrikshaha. Lata is Strilingam. Pustaka is Napustakam. Pustakam. Makaram comes. Visarga comes Pullingam. Dirgham comes Strilingam. Anuswaram. Makaram comes. It is Napusakarupam. So hence we have to depend on any Nigantu or dictionary for understanding the order of any word, gender of any word or Sabda or Pada. So if you want to understand any gender of any word, you have to go to dictionary and clarify yourself. But at present, you learn the words that are there in the book in this lesson. That will be sufficient. Then next goes to verbs. What are different verbs we have? Pathati, reads. Namati, salutes. Vadati, speaks. Pasyati, looks on. Pruchati, asks. Gachati, goes. Dhavati, runs. Phalati, fruits. Tishtati, stands. Atati, wanders. Similarly, Nindati, censures. Asati, laughs. Pachati, cooks. Kridati, plays. Khadati, eats. Nruchati, dances. Gayati, sings. Likhati, writes. Pravahati, flows. Pivati, drinks. Next. Charati, grazes. Bhavati, happens. Nayati, takes along with him. Ichhati, likes. Vikasati, blossoms. Patati, falls. Spurati, twinkles or throbs. Gachati, gives. Sravati, wooges. Vasati, resides. These are all the words, table 1 words. Table 2 words, these are all ending with what? T. These verbs are ending with what? T. Patati. These are all the one set of words. Kriya Padan. One set of Kriya Padani we have learnt here. Second set of Kriya Padani let us learn. Is another type. These verbs are different type of Kriya Padam. Verb is called Kriya Padam in Sanskritam. So this Kriya Padam is different type than the earlier type. Kampate. T doesn't come here. Te comes here. Kampate, shakes. Bhashate, speaks. Sahate, tolerates. Vandate, salutes. Prakasate, shines. Sobhate, looks on. Looks nice. Parikshate, examines. Palyate, escapes. Khidyate, feels sad. Then yachate, begs. Kurdate, jumps. Vardhate, grows. Spardhate, competes. Yudhyate, fights. Vijayate, wins. Alokate, watches. Sevate, serves. Tvarate, hastens. Kshamate, excuses. Vismayate, surprises. Uhyate, guesses. Badhate, affects. Utsahate, enthusiasts. Manyate, thinks. Lajjate, feels shy. Modate, feels happy. Vartate, stays. Yatate, tries. Trayate, protects. Apekshate, expects. Slaghate, appreciates. Plavate, floats. Alochate, thinks. Ikshate, watches. Vyadhate, worries. Sakhyate, doubts. Bhikshate, begs. Now we have learnt words, we have learnt verbs. We have learnt Shabdaha, we have learnt Kriya Padani. So now one Namavachakam and one Kriya Padam combines, becomes a verb sentence. Or one Sarvanamam and one Kriya becomes sentence. Now sentence will start next class. We'll stop here. The fundamentals are very important. That's why I'm taking more time. So next class, in next whenever I there, we will learn the sentence formations. Okay.
Okay.
Astu. Now any doubts are there?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Prabhakar Rao garu. And now the forum is open for questions. Any questions you have?
Any
Ask.
question?
Yeah. Please ask your questions because Prabhakar Rao garu has to leave. So.
No, I don't need to leave. I can wait
Okay.
up to.
You still have time? Okay.
Yeah, still time. Yeah.
Okay.
I can wait.
Radha Kumari garu.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask your question.
Namaskaram, sir.
Namaskaram.
As you told, two different forms of verbs, One is ending with T and the other one is ending with Te.
Correct.
Pathati vandate, namati shobhate. So how
Yeah.
do we decide which form would be used where
You
and
don't,
uh,
you don't
how
need to
they are
decide yourself.
called
You don't
differently?
need to decide yourself now. You learn, that's all.
Okay,
You
okay,
learn these
and
words. Now we are learning the words. You are not forming any words now.
okay, and how they are known? What are their names? Different names of verb, verbs.
That's what we are learning now. You learn these words. These words are Atmanepadi. These are, sorry, Shamitan. These words are certain kriyas with te and certain kriyas are with ti. In
Yeah.
in present tense. In present tense, this verb ending with ti are one set of verbs. These words ending with te are one set of words. There is one name for these words, one these verbs, and there is another name for those verbs, those dhatus. These dhatus which are used for ending with ti are one set of dhatus, and those dhatus ending with te in Vartamanakala Ekavachana Kriya.
Hmm.
Vartamanakala Ekavachana Pradhama Purusha Kriya. So used
जी.
for Pradhama Purusha Ekavachana Shabda. Pradhama Purusha Ekavachana Shabda, third person. Third person Ekavachanam. Ramaha, Saha, Balaha, Sita, Vanam. These are all the Pradhama Purusha Ekavachana words. For these things, whatever verb we use that will ending with T, that verb dhatu is called one name. And another verb which is for this Prathama Purusha, Vartamanakala, Ekavachana Kriya, Rupam. When we add te, they are another set of dhatus. These dhatus have got one name, those dhatus have got another name. These dhatus are called Parasmaya dhatu. We learn in second lesson actually. We have to third lesson actually. We learn in third lesson. Now, first two lessons are we have to learn first P and Te Prayogam, how to make sentence first. Then we'll understand better in future. So, but this concept is this the Kriya formation with T in present tense, in Vartamana Kala. Patati. This type of words, those set of Kriyas are called Dhatus. Their Mola Dhatus are called Parasmepadi Dhatus.
Okay.
And the other Kriyas which are formed with Te, those
Yes.
Dhatus are called, the Mola Dhatus, root Dhatus are called Atmanepadi Dhatus. So these are two sets of Dhatus. If you take total set of Dhatus, out of that, one set is Parasmepadi, one set is Atmanepadi. So some Atmanepadi Dhatu Kriyas you are given, one Parasmepadi Dhatu set I have given to you, one Atmanepadi set Kriyas I have given to you. These two Kriyas, please learn first as it is. These are
Oh,
Parasmepadi Dhatus, these are Atmanepadi Dhatus, these are Parasmepadi Dhatu Kriyas, these are Atmanepadi Dhatu Kriyas. Like that, start learning now. Over a period of time, we'll understand these are the Parasmepadi, this is Atmanepadi. You don't need to
oh,
form any dhatu now, as on this. You don't have the capacity to do that now.
okay. Okay. And sir, you
Next.
were telling something where when you were telling some Takarant, Asmat, and some three linga things. So I got to know, I have understood this much that ahem, tvam, these asmad, yusmad, these can be used in, these are uniform for all three lingas. But I missed something at that time. Can you repeat?
Yeah,
I don't know what I missed.
the Sarvanama Shabdas, there will be root word, Pratipadika. And that will be formed, that will having in three lingas. That word will have in three lingas. Okay?
Hmm.
Takaranta Tat Shabdaha. If you want to use Tat Shabda as a Pullinga Rupam, you have to use Saha Shabdam.
Hmm.
Strilinga Rupam,
That I
Saha
get.
Shabdam.
Huh.
Napuska Rupam, Tat Shabdam.
Tat, tat. Huh.
Meaning by he, she, it.
Hmm.
Saha,
I
Sa, Tat.
got it till I got what you were telling till Kim, Kaha Ka Kim, and after
Then
that you were
Asmat Shabdam.
telling
When it comes to Asmat
Asma.
Shabdam, when it comes
Yes.
to Asmat Shabdam, Dakaranta, that also Dakaranta Asmat Shabda. This Dakaranta Asmat Shabda is what? I, Aham. Ekavachan Rupam is Aham. For that, Ekavachan Rupam is
Yes.
Aham. This Aham
Yes.
is used, if I am talking, I say I say Aham. I am a male person. If you are talking, you also say I. You are also going to say Aham. So this Aham is used in Pullingam and Strilingam also.
Yes. Strilingam. Okay.
Similarly, a wall is talking, say, impersonation. So personification. Personification is, the wall is talking, we are saying, say. Then Kujam. No, not Kujam. Kujam also says what? I.
Kujam means
Wall. Kujam
wall.
means wall. If wall is talking,
Achha.
what wall will say? He will also say I. Right? Let us think wall is talking. Okay?
Okay.
So wall also says I only.
Okay.
So the I is used in all the three lingas, right?
Okay.
So that's why that Shabda, Asma Shabda is
There are three lingas.
Trilinga Shabda.
Okay.
That is the qualification for that. Dakarantaha, one qualification. Trilingakaha is another qualification.
Okay.
Dakarantaha, Trilingakaha, Asma Shabda. Aham is Ekavachanam. Divachanam, Bahuvachanam, I will tell later.
Aham Asmakam Vayam.
That there are vibhaktis again. You don't go into, something. That's why you are getting. Don't go into that. We are talking about only the first singular of that now. That is further dual is there. That is a Bahuvachanam is there. For that 7 vibhaktis are also there for each one.
Yes.
7 into 3, 21.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't get confused now. Don't. You may be knowing. You may not get confused, but others will get confused. Okay. Who doesn't know it all. Okay. So now this I Shabdam is Trilingaka Shabdaha. That Shabdam is not I. Aham is not the Shabdam. The Shabdam is Asmat Shabdam.
Yes.
The name of the Shabdam is Asmat Shabdaha. Dakarantaha Trilingakaha Asmat Shabdaha. For that, the usage is Aham. Usage form is Aham. Ekavachanam. Ekavachanam usage is Aham. Similarly, Dakarantaha Trilingakaha Yushmat Shabdaha. The usage form is Tvam.
Oh, yes.
Okay. The remaining again, just like Tat Shabdam, Sarva Shabdam, all other Shabdas are Kim Shabdam.
Yes.
All other Shabdas are just like Saha Shabdam. The only these two are the special. One for Uttama Purusha, that is first person. Another is for Madhyama Purusha, second person in English. Uttama Purusha, first person. Madhyama Purusha is second person. And for this Kriya is different. The word Kriya, what you form you make, will be different. Different formation. You don't say Aham Patati. There is Aham Patami. You have to say. Tvam Patati, you don't say. Tvam Patasi.
Yes. Tvam
So
Patasi.
the Kriya form used for Yushmat Shabdam is different. The Kriya forms used for Asmat Shabdam is different. The Kriya form used for all other words. Namvachakas, Sarvanamas. How many words are there? There are 84 millions of words. Jivakoti is there in the universe. 84 lakhs of Jivakoti is there in the universe. That's what Veda says. In the universe, how many Jivakoti is there? 84 lakhs are there. One human being is a one Jivakoti. That one Jivam. Human is one Jivam, one gene of that. 84 lakhs genes are there. So one gene is Manava, which is about 800 crores as per present estimates, right? These 800 crores, 800 names are there. So all these things are Pradhama Purusha. Similarly, you take all stars, all grahas, all insects, all birds, or animals or all sea animals, all trees, anything you talk about, all 84 lakh things, each one has got some crores and crores of persons, right? Persons or items, right? All these things have got some name. And there are some Sarvanam Shabdas. There are some Sankhya Shabdas. All these things are Pradhama Purusha. So once you put a name to a person, that becomes Pradhama Purusha. If I talk as Prabhakara is speaking, then Pradhama Purusha. If I say I am speaking, then Uttama Purusha.
Uttam Purusha. Thank you, sir.
You say me, you are speaking, then that is Madhyama Purusha.
Madhyam Purusha.
So
Yes.
when you use you have to use different word. When you use I, you have to use different word, which is not so in English. But use there also. I am speaking, you are speaking, he is speaking. You are changing the verb there.
Yes.
The verb, another word is coming to show that change. But here the word itself changes. Aham patami, tvam patasi, Ramaha patati.
Patati.
So that end pratyay will change. So
Yes.
the word changes here. The word itself changes.
Yes, yes.
That is Sanskritam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Any other doubt?
Okay, Mallikarjun Rao garu.
Namaste, sir.
Sir,
Sir,
Vadatu Mahodaya.
Sir, in Varnamala of Sanskrit, we have only 48 letters, sir. And 15 swaras, 25 Vargiya Vyanjanas, 8 Avargiya Vyanjanas.
Yes.
Is there any other words in the Varnamala? Only these 48 only available. I want to know, sir.
As per Maheshwar Sutras,
Sir.
used in various Vangmaya, including Vedas,
Sir.
there are 66 or 67.
Sir.
But we are taking only 48 for our normal usage.
Sir.
It's normal Sanskritam. It's not, we are not going to the Veda Sanskritam or not, we are going to the Pandita Sanskritam.
In general, in our Sanskrit, what we are using is
day-to-day life, for understanding the normal kavyas, Ramayanam, Mahabharatam, this type of Mahabharatam, certain slokas are very there. For these things, the normal usage is only these 48 letters.
Okay, sir.
But when you go to Vedas,
sir.
The A itself has three A's are there. The Sara, there are Rasaswaram, Tirkaswaram, Plutaswaram, Mudu. Like
Matras, they are talking like that.
Matras. Ekamatra, Dvimatra, Trimatra, like that will be there.
Yes, sir.
So that's why the A's itself, three A's are there.
Then we will get another 15.
Right? So many things like that will be there. So
sir.
what is there, I cannot tell you now. I'm not master of that. Okay. Let us not talk about that which we don't know. Okay.
Now we are in our line. Now we are following the 48 Varnas. Varnamala in
48 Varnas only we are following. For this word, with this letters, what words we can form, we are learning that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Next.
Okay. Anyone else who has anything to ask? I think there are no more questions, Prabhakar Rao garu.
Yeah. Then let us go to the sentence formation of this. Another 10 minutes I have. Or 5 minutes. How much time I have?
Another.
I think you may leave so that we can talk to the students.
Okay.
You go to Veda Sabha.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Dhanyavadaha. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhanaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti. Dhanyavada. Namaskar.
Dhanyawad. Thank you very much.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Okay, now We'll go ahead with the pradhana and conclude the normal routine, and then we'll take up further questions. So now I request Venkat Narayan Garu to do the pradhana, please.
Yes, sir. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
Swasti. Dhanyawadalu Venkat Narayan Garu. Thank you very much. Now we raise for the national anthem. जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद जय हिंद
जय श्री राम जय श्री राम
जय श्री राम जय हिंद
Okay, I stopped the recording now.